Raspberry Pi Connect is an access service. Go to the website, search in software, and then scroll down to Raspberry Pi Connect. Then click on Sign In, and it asks for an ID. This service provides secure, free access to Raspberry Pi from anywhere in the world. The first step is to click on Create a new ID for free. After clicking Create, it asks for an email address, which we enter. After entering the email, it requests us to enter the password and confirm it by typing it again in the corresponding field. Then it asks for the username. We accept the terms by checking the box, and finally we click Continue to complete the process. Before that, it requests human verification. We complete it, and after validation, it will send an official confirmation email. In the received email from Raspberry Pi ID, we click on Confirm Email, we wait for the confirmation message, and that is it. Then we close the windows, and the website informs us that it was successfully confirmed. Then we log back into Raspberry's site. We log in again, confirm our account, and it will give us the welcome message. It also offers a link for an installation guide. The second step is to connect locally to our Raspberry. In my case, I have it on host 28 of my network, and it has SSH enabled. We enter the password, and once inside the terminal, we update the system. If the full version was installed, Connect is there. In my case, I will install it using the command sudo apt-r rpi connect. Then we wait for the installation to finish correctly. The purpose of Raspberry Pi Connect is to have remote access to the board via Internet. It is a good service for the IoT field. The third step consists of linking RPI Collect with the previously created account, and it will provide a link to continue. We copy that provided link and carefully paste it into the address bar of a web browser so that it can perform the login process. Then the site will ask for the name of the device we want to add. You enter it. In my case, I will name it Raspberry Pi 5. Then the device logs in successfully, and from that exact moment, we will have full access to the development board itself. In the same way, the local terminal will also give us the logged in message. We return to the site and click View all devices. The fourth step is to connect. It will show us the devices, and on the right, we find the connection pathway, like screen sharing. It will start the connection. Then we click Enter Full Screen, and we will see the previously installed desktop of our Raspberry. We see that the connection is fast, and we can explore the menu and perform any activity as if we were connected directly to it. Recently, Raspberry Connect updated its service terms of use, which will enter into effect on July 1st of the year 2026. Click on What's Changing. It defines platform and secure API connections, bans used in critical settings, details fees and taxes, limited liability or prepayments. Upon termination, access is revoked with 10 days for backup. Export to sanctioned lands is banned. Defines acceptable use and security events, bans high-risk data, sets roles, encryption, no inspection, and limited logs. Now we will test the connection via remote shell. A window opens, loads the terminal, and for better visibility we enlarge text. With imcardial we create a directory named test. We change into it. Then we edit the test file with nano to perform a quick test. We write the global directive, followed by the start label. Then we write the start label with the instruction move x05 inside. We write exit instructions move x893 and svc0. We save and exit. We list files to see if the file is there. Now we assemble with the AS command with -o parameter for the object, and we link with the LD command with -o parameter. Now we can run with ./test echo $? To print the value 5. Then we list the existing files. We return from the test directory, clear the screen, and exit remote shell. We see the window, reduce it, and then close it down. Apart from the free tier, which is personal, you can be an organization. We change above, and it shows that this is the paid tier. We start the organization trial. It asks for the name. I enter Coding Foundry. We start the trial, accept, and see the guide. In addition to transferring our devices from the free tier, we can create authorization keys and perform artifact deployment. Invite users, review the audit logs of actions, configure the organizations and tokens, and also access customer support. To validate what we did through remote shell, we will enter screen sharing again. Upon entering, we maximize the window fully. We open the File Explorer, enter the test directory, and see the newly created files, the source, the object, and executable. Now, we open the terminal to verify the created files and run commands related to the internal computer architecture. We change directory to test. Inside test, we execute the cat command with test.s to view the instructions entered before. We execute test with ./then with echo $ and question mark sign to print the return value of 5. We enter the edit menu, then preferences, and we will change the font size. It is currently too large to adjust windows properly. We run the command objdump -s test to display binary data of the executable file. We can see codes in hexadecimal format. Now we run the command objdump -d test to show the assembly language associated with the executable via disassembly. If we use the file command with both the object file and the executable file, we see the difference is that one is linked. We can also run the objdump -d command, but with the object file, we see instructions, but with address 0 for the start. With the command nm and test.o, we can see the labels that are used in the assembly language program written for ARM64. We return from the test directory, close the terminal. Then we close the File Explorer. In this case, we won't turn off the PI. We exit the Maximize window and press Disconnect. With that, we end this session and close the window opened by Connect service. This has been all for this video. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.